Hello and welcome back to TLC Thursday. My name is Crystal Fuentes and I'm the founder of The Ladies Coach. Every Thursday I come out with a new video geared towards topics that are going on in your lives and how to help you with your relationships. Well, this week I was asked to do a video on long distance relationships and what I thought about them. Since you asked, you're gonna get my 2 cents, but I don't want you to get, worried or scared just yet. The advice that I'm going to give, in this video regarding long distance relationship is actually the same advice I would give any relationship. However, if you are in a long distance relationship, just note to yourself, because you'll have a pen and paper ready, because if I'm gonna give you tips, you better be writing this shit down. Just note to yourself that whatever I'm giving you, you are going to have to amplify it 10 times, because if you're trying to sustain a long distance relationship, you really want this person, the other person that you're with, both people have to do it, by the way, but you really want to make sure you're amplifying these tips, because when you're far away from each other, it's really, really harder to, connect and really sense where each other is because you're so far apart. So grab a pen and paper and let's get started. I'll give you 4 ways to really sustain your long distance relationship. So here we go. Your 4 ways to sustain your long distance relationship. They all go hand in hand, but I'm gonna go through them really fast and then I'm going to explain it. So number 1 is communication. Number 2 is trust. Number 3 is a whole lot of understanding. And number 4 is appreciation. Sounds kind of familiar, right? I'm sure you guys understood or saw some kind of, video of me talking to even just people who are in relationships. What are the keys to success in a relationship, right? Those are the keys. However, it is extremely important that you master this if you especially are in a long distance relationship. Why is number 1 communication? Well, that's almost like the solid ground for everything that piles on top of it. So number 1 is communication, because you can't have trust if you don't have great communication. Communication is so important in a long distance relationship because it's so hard. If you guys are miles away and you guys have different schedules going on, maybe different time zones, this could be really, really hard. And maybe you have, thank God for technology, but you have Skype, you have telephone, whatever it is, but communicating yourselves efficiently, and not just by talking on the phone, but really communicating what is happening in your daily life because you're growing as different people is extremely crucial to build that trust in a relationship. Keep in mind, you guys are far away, so it is important to go into having trust, right? So first, communication, that kind of establishes the trust in the relationship. But trust is extremely important in a long distance relationship because the truth is, you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know, where your lives or your life or his life or his life or her life, whatever it is going to take you. You have to have an extreme amount of trust to know that the love that you have for each other is going to sustain this temporary situation, okay? Trust goes into understanding. Understanding that other person and everything that they're going through in their lives and the growth that they're gonna have as themselves as individuals is really crucial because you both are growing separately. This could be the problem in most relationships that are long distance. If you don't have an understanding for the growth of each individual in the relationship, that is what is going to break your relationship. So, if you're having a long distance relationship, most of the problems that occur in a long distance relationship kind of comes with like the lack of communication. Maybe, you both are growing separately and you guys are having your own friends. Those can be problems, but if you communicate, if you trust, and you understand what each other is going through, in your own lives, if you understand what your partner is going through and he understands you, it is going to be such an amazing foundation for the relationship you guys are going to have and how that's going to get you through this long distance time. The last one, number 4, is appreciation. You constantly have to grow your relationship, and in order to do that, you have to appreciate what that other person gives you. These are all just tips for regular couples too, but if you're in a long distance relationship, remember what I said. You must amplify these qualities tenfold, because you can't be around each other and you can't really show each other through your, through just physically and emotionally. You can't be present with each other. You have to be able to amplify these qualities so that the other person can feel you miles away. The bonus tip I want to give you, because this could be a little bit hard and is an important factor to a relationship, is the intimacy factor, right? So you can't be present to do anything spicy sauce, so you have to figure out how to surprise your partner, how to really get into routines or some rituals that can really spice up your relationship even miles away. Now, be careful with that. I'm not trying to suggest anything, sending any kind of, pictures through technology, because I know where that leads to, but I'm just saying that you need to find ways to really surprise your partner. Love notes, emails, communication, whatever it is, in some way to surprise your partner constantly, because you really need to keep that relationship afloat and keep that relationship passionate, even though you're miles away. And through these 4 tips, you're going to get there in creating a sustainable relationship, but you gotta enter that spicy sauce. So, I know how hard long distance relationships are, but those are that's the foundation of what any relationship is, and you just gotta amplify it a million times if you are in a long distance relationship. I love you all, and I'm sure you guys got a lot more questions, but I just wanted to kind of give you the foundation of what I thought. I think relationships that are long distance are really, really hard, but I know a lot of beautiful relationships that have come out of it, and I think it's beautiful if you can do it in the right way. So I'll see you next Thursday for TLC Thursday, and I hope you all live passionately. I love you. Like what you see? Check out last week's TLC Thursday video by clicking right here. And for more TLC goodness, head over to theladiescoach.com, where you'll find loads of loving fun. Catch you next week.